There we go. Alrighty. I don't know how that started echoing through everything else, but whatever. So, howdy folks, welcome back to the Flying T-Bar C. Sorry I am a little late, I won't lie. I got clocked into watching some videos and didn't realize the time. But we are doing some Throwback Thursday, which means it's more time for Golden Sun The Lost Age. And don't forget folks, if you guys enjoyed tonight's stream, make sure you go check me out at Twitter and YouTube, both at the name Flying T-Bar C. Twitter is where you can keep track of my activities as well as know when I'm going live, scheduled updates, all that types of fun stuff. And YouTube is where I archive all my materials, so if you want to check out anything from my previous Golden Sun playthroughs, you can go check them out over there. So what do you guys say that we go ahead and dive right into it, shall we? Oh yeah. Alright, we were at the Shrine of the Sea God. Because now we have appropriate shit. Including... well, hang on. First we're going to go investigate this other path a little bit more. Okay, maybe it was nothing else. I feel like there is something else there. She's got lash. Oh, that's intriguing. Okay. So that's how I can get back out if I don't want to use retreat. Different path there. That one falls out from underneath me. I just always realized I need to pull up my little list thing. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, hold on 1 second here. I can't do shit this way yet. Okay, so there is a middle one there. However, I need to go this way. Yeah, fall through the thing, crawl up the thing, come down this way. Yes, theoretically, we were supposed to do this dungeon way sooner. I didn't necessarily forget about it, but I also didn't remember it. Like, I knew we had to do it, I just kind of forgot when we had to do it. Luckily, it looks like we have all the gin we need. So if I go back up this way. Okay, no, that's the way I came down. You lied to me. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that leads to all of that shenaniganry. I love the fact that we already have such good chunks of weapons. Okay, that's how we caught the gin. Right, this is the part where we needed Pierce. Set that bastard down. Which I mean, I guess we technically didn't need to do that, but whatever. Oh. Curious about this one up here. I want to check it. See, if I go this way, it'll take me down to that. See, if I do this, I ride the thing. And it takes me here, which is where I'm supposed to go. However, if I don't want to go that way, I need to climb back up this. Okay, there we go. Wrong button. see, boom to that, but then we can go this way and get the treasure chest. Oh, a rusty staff. Son of a bitch. It's probably gonna be weak as shit. Not to mention I would now have to go all the way back to Yalom again. I mean, we are pretty flush on money though, so... Move. Blunk. Yeah, so I really only need Flash. I really should have done this sooner. But I guess it's fine. Whatever. Reveal. Statue looks a lot like the one in Dahlia's Sanctum. Frick. Hang on. Not all the way here, and there's nothing. Okay, we gotta go to Dahlia then. There's something about Dahlia. The sea is calm again. I'll get back to our normal lives. Charlotte Traveler coming through here today. The last one though, he was awful cute. It was creepy right before the wave hit. The water got all quiet and calm. I don't know how to explain it, but it was really eerie. Those puddles of seawater, the water the waves left have almost all evaporated now. Two losers are home now, eating their snacks. The dread pirate Briggs was captured in Madra. If that guy were free, you could bet he'd be coming after our village. God dang it. I forgot this was a thing. Excuse me, I'm just gonna steal your local treasure. Sea God's Tear. Can't I make these go away with punch? Nope. Thought I saw something when those puddles dried. Maybe it was just my eyes. I got hurt when I was playing in the puddles, so now I'm not. Puddles are gone, but now I'm bored. I always heard that the Shrine of the Sea God holds an amazing treasure. Don't tell me you're looking for a boat too. No. If I had one, I'd let you use it, but I don't. Who was that guy? I wonder why he needed a boat so badly. It's too dangerous to go to Madra now. Hey, this is all shit about Alex. Oh joy, an herb. What to do? Are you going to Madra? Yes. Rusticon Plateau. Yeah. Fellow travelers. The little one is finally home. I don't know where he got to for all that time. Tavi wolfed down his snack and just asked for more. He must think we're here to feed him, I swear. Don't tell anyone we're in the Shrine of the Sea God. Alright, now let's work our way all the way back through this bullshit. Although, there should be a checkpoint now. Because I pushed a pillar into a hole, and so when you do that, that shit stays permanent. Tried to check and see if, for my buddy, if there was a place open he needs to go blow off some steam, I guess. So I told him, well, this place is still open. They used to be pretty poppin', and apparently it's like a senior center right now. Take the thing. Actually, this is pretty cool. Raises you up. Pick the thing up. Got the right prong. Wonder what that huge bread is for. I can't remember. Well, it doesn't tell me jack about it, so I guess we're just gonna hold on to it. Unstable my ass. You have no fucking reason to be unstable. Okay, looks like we're back. Not sure what just happened. So, we're gonna go ahead. Now it says excellent. So, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dive back into the game. Sorry about this, guys. The stupidity is real. Alright, and click the thing. Let's do this. Nope, not trimmer. Oh, see, I also needed reveal. But technically you get reveal before you get peers. So yeah, we could have come back and initially done this right when we recruited peers. But then again, I don't even think you get the frickin' like hint about this until you attempt Poseidon. And even then, it's still iffy as fuck. My boat should be over here. There it is. So now we gotta still straight north up into this little island or inland part. If I remember correctly, the place we're getting into, though, tends to be a little wild. Sweet, I was right. It is up here. Adencold Ruins. Alright. Most of this place has been freaking picked clean. I think by the Champa Pirates. I'm pretty sure there's a little chunk of lore that if we go around reading everybody's minds and shit. Also, tornado. That's what I'm talking about. That's a fake. That Draco Mace is starting to carry a lot of freaking weight. However, now we're starting to get some fucking treasure chests. That's a fake out, but we're gonna try it anyways. Yep. That one is a door, though. It's one of those things you can just kind of like barely tell. Largely due to the fact that, like, there's just a couple spots where you can see the blackness of the door. But if you're not looking at it carefully, it's pretty easy to miss. There we go. Good thing I waited till I had sand. What is this way? Fake out, fake out. That one's a fake out. Okay, maybe we just need to do a single attack and a single attack. I feel like that's the way we're supposed to go. just because it's leading up, and it requires us to use sand. Okay. This is not the way. Although still good on us for double checking. Fake, 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 fake. Oh. See, I was right. Ooh, what do we have here? Number 1, give that to Pierce. Number 2, also give that to Pierce. Number 3, I'm really running out of inventory space. And it's weaker than everybody else's. Shit. I mean, obviously I was supposed to... I think the proper is supposed to be you do Shrine of the Sea God, you go to Gaia Rock, and then you come here. Then once you do all that, you go to Aqua Rock, you get Parch, then you go down to Tundrea Tower. Yay! We have sand available now. Up. Score. Power bread. Use on Shepard. And then we sand it up again. this way. Uh-huh. Well, good thing we did come this way. There's definitely something funky happening there. However, we don't want to do that yet. Fucking vile. Waste of my goddamn time. I don't need that. Don't need those. I won't lie, with some of these, I really wish the releases were like an AoE thing. Like the aging gas, for instance. It would be a phenomenal one to just be like, oh hey, would you look at that? Okay. This way. Right, okay. It's one of those things where you just have to follow each path left and right. So adventuring turned into objective. Fudge? I won't lie, there was most definitely a part of me just now that was very freaking confused. Oh, you jerk. Alright. Makes sense, I guess. So now we'll go this way, and then go up these stairs. Oop. That one's a door. Oh, hey! Piece of armor. Well, I mean, it's a much bigger one, so yeah. And it's not any better. I am gonna save too, since we went through all the BS of the Shrine of the Sea God and all that. Sorry about that. There we go. I had to click on something real quick. No, wait. Shit. Okay, so there was that. Those are not doors. Alright, there's something else here that I'm missing apparently. It's not turn into sand and then like go through the wall, is it? That ain't it. fudge? Did I miss something up here? Wasn't this way. Let's go back this way. I am trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. So you go past all this. Okay, can't do shit there. Damn, I think I see the problem. In fact, I know exactly what the problem is. The only thing I can think of is the fact that I probably missed something from the other side. However, luckily, we should just be able to do this. And we'll backtrack this way instead of going all the way through the front way. Aha. Serious case of dumb. Oh look, another treasure chest that they tempt you with. We are already outpacing freaking Isaac and his group by so much. Like just off a peered level and therefore stats. There we go. See, now we can go this way. Go this way, go this way, go this way, go up here, then we go this way, and then we turn into sand, and we go ticka 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 ticka. Kill the Minotaur. Whirlwind. Ooh, a Sill Feather. Another reason to go to... We gotta go see Sunshine. That one was moving kind of quick. Woohoo, a potion. Just what I always wanted. You know, whoever made this tower probably deserves to be shot. Like, why would you make something so complicated? Of course, they can't give you a quick way down. That would just make too much sense. I'm trying to remember what the one for Magma Rock is. I mean, sure, why not? Level 30 Fire Master. Wait, what? Oh, it's just a shortcut. I was like, wait, why didn't I use this way before? But it's because that pillar's in the way. Alright, the fudge now. Duh. Yep, that is the hint. I now see why this path is a thing. And more digga digga. Digga 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 hey! Would you look at that? Give me the thing. Give me the thing. Use retreat. Now we're gonna go on a big ass boat detour. Alright, cast the void. Monsters won't attack so often now. Yeah, no, a void is handy when you've got to go on these long boat detours. Yes, that is the right beach. Lloyd's effect wore off. I'm sorry, but there's just way too many weak monsters at the moment. Or it makes you something a little special. Would you look at that? Raw materials, yada yada. Rusty staff. And then we go sleep at the inn. Well, first actually. There we go. Now we'll go sleep at the inn. Yeah, a bunch of con artists. Here's the item you wanted, payment, yada yada. Flower staff. Huh, it's stronger. Screw it. I mean, I'll take an upgrade. And do something with the Sylph Feather. Let's see what you give me. There are only a few where I'm like, oh my god, we have to have a very specific result. There's that in the water, payment, yada yada. Oh, we got the Sylph Rapier. And it's weaker than everything else. Damn, that sucks. Hate when you get something good, but it's not better. No! Give me back my lightning sword. Fudge. I'm so mad about that. I'm not going to need them for a while. We can always buy them back later. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. I didn't need to do that. Oh, but see, there it is. All that stuff. And over here. I mean, honestly, I haven't needed a lot of the shit that I just sold, so. So, like, we'll be able to get all of these back. At a later time. And we'll actually have the money to do it too. Okay, now let's haul ass. Now we gotta go all the way back over to Chamba. However, it was worth it because that Glower staff is an upgrade. Which makes me think, like, holy hell. Because Shrine of the Sea God could have done that right after we got Piers. Like, that's a little insane, actually. Alright, straight shot, all the way there. And we'll go back to Alhafer later. Now, Baba is the last possessor of the ancient secrets of Ankol, a long-lost civilization. There's nothing she can't fix, no matter how broken it is. She's quite the blacksmith. Whoa! You're Felix? What, really? It's Felix? You're awfully persistent, aren't you? Briggs, get out of here. Felix is here to finish you off. What was that? Felix? Here? Oh no, it's really him. I've got to get out of here. Bitch, I'm not even here for you. I'm here for your fucking mother. What, you want to come in? Yes. As if I'm a nice girl and I'm not about to let some masher come storming into my room. Alright, I'll surrender. I'll go back to Alhafer, but only if Briggs is going. Why do you have to be so stubborn? Quit following us, you big bully. You fuckers are pirates! rather fight than go to jail. Bring it on, sissy boy. You're Felix, aren't you? You've got to bring in Briggs, haven't you? No, actually, I haven't. You frickin' Nimrods. Did you really think you could come storming into Champa Briggs' home without a fight? Leave the women and children alone. You've got nothing to do with this. You know what? That we can agree on. Oh, Briggs. Oh, come on. I'm not doing anything. Leave me alone. Hold it right there. So, Felix, you've come. Don't assume I'll go so easy on you this time. Is that boy him, the mighty warrior you told me about? I told you he didn't look like much, Grandma. Weren't you even listening to me? All you told me is that his name is Felix and that he is a mighty warrior. He doesn't look like the sort of person who's interested in stealing our jewels, though. But that's not the point, Grandma. If you don't destroy him now, he's going to take me far away, and you won't ever see me again. Oh, now he doesn't look like the kind of boy who would do that. If he takes me away, poor Leo will be so sad. What do you have to say about that, huh? Oh, that's just not fair. You know I can't deny my darling great-grandson. I don't see why I should be the one to get you out of this mess, but I can't bear to see Leo sad. Grandma, please. Oh, alright. Listen, you have no idea what you're getting into. I think you'd better leave. No. Stubborn, are you? Ah, well, if that's the way it's going to be, get ready for your medicine. Heart of the earth, fury of the forge's flames, grant me power. Impair, high impact. Eat it. Oh yeah. Ooh, double fire breath. That's a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. Resist. And more Odyssey and Diamondberg. High impact again. Since his defense went back up. $500, $600 minimum. Ooh, stunned. That's not cool. Sure, we'll just keep raising that attack up. Impact again. This game definitely does throw a bit of a difficulty curve at you, because you've got all these bosses that can do double attacks and shit. So it gets a little iffy sometimes. Especially in that particular situation just now. And there we go. 2,000 experience. My salamander. You beat my salamander. He was unbeatable. How could this be? How did you do that? What? What are you? Grandma, what's going on? I thought you were going to protect me. What do you mean, what am I doing? I've done everything I can. Grandma, he's going to take me away. He's a bad guy. You have to do something. I'm sorry, Briggs, but you'll have to fight him yourself. What? You heard me. I'm through pampering you. You have to get out of this yourself. But Grandma, look at him. I mean, look what he can do. I know, dear, but there's nothing I can do to help. You don't want him to take you away, do you? But what about poor Yolio? All right. Excuse me. There seems to be a small misunderstanding. Yeah, I don't like standing here listening to a pirate call us the bad guys. Pirate? My Briggs? He stole a ship from Al-Hafra and escaped from their jail, a ship we helped fix. Briggs, is this true? But Grandma, we should tell you, we're not here to take Briggs back to Al-Hafra. So you've decided you don't want to run errands for the mayor of Al-Hafra. Yep. Good. That greedy bag of hot air can do his own dirty work for all I care. Briggs. Piracy. Why? Grandma, it's not what you think. These guys, Briggs, you just hush up. It all makes sense now. The gems, the food, your absence. What do you mean? What makes sense? They're telling the truth. And you, Briggs, you've been lying to me this whole time. You're going to take their word over your own grandson's? You got that right. I should have known better than to believe you, you scoundrel. He only did it for Champa. Chalucha. You came. I heard Felix had shown up looking for you. I was worried. What did you mean Briggs did it for Champa? All of that food, stolen goods? No, we paid for everything we brought back with us. But you stole a boat to do it, didn't you? Grandma, we found those jewels ourselves, and we paid Al Hofra well for that ship, didn't we? I mean, they did pay Al Hofra. No. So he's lying again. Dang it, Felix, I'm not lying. We were pirates for a short while, until we found the jewels. But if not for our efforts, Champa would have starved away long ago. But that doesn't excuse resorting to piracy. Hey, it's not like we were doing it for the money, we wanted to save Champa. Those jewels we found are very valuable. We intended to repay each town we borrowed from. Isn't that true? What's the matter with you? You said on the boat that we would repay every last town. Oh yeah, you're right. We really ought to try to make amends for what we've done. That's the truth, grandmother. Can't you find it in your heart to forgive your only grandson? All right, all right. I'm too old for grudges. But about Felix? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna be petty as fuck. I don't know, Felix. We didn't come to capture Briggs. Why should we care? Did you hear that? They forgive you too. That means you can leave Elio with nothing to fear. I don't know what to say. You know, you look a little strange. Oh really? You haven't caught a cold, have you? Do you have a fever? What are you talking about? No, I'm positive. You look flushed, too. You'd better lie down before it gets worse. She worries about me. Hurry up and get into bed so you can get some rest. Oh, for goodness sake. You don't want to give them your cold, do you? Come on. So, what brings you to Champa? I mean, you didn't come here to catch Briggs, from what I gathered. Ah, well, to be young and foolish again. If you ever need to consult with me on any number of subjects, you're welcome any time. This looks like a weapon. It looks like part of a trident, but it's only 1/3 of the whole thing, it seems. Why, could it be? Is this the legendary trident of Ankol? I'll hold on to this for you. It won't do you any good like this. I'll keep it safe here. You seem unsure. You don't think I'll pull a fast one on you, do you? Nah. Ah, that's nice. Don't you worry. If you bring me the other 2 pieces, I'll be happy to rebuild it for you. Well, I have them. Ah, you found the second piece, dear. It's magnificent. I'll hold on to this as well. We're not getting lost now, would we? Only 1 to go. Well done. You found all 3 pieces of the trident. That means I can begin work reforging the ancient trident of Ankol at last. We'll just toss all 3 pieces in here, shall we? Sure. Just leave it to me. Heart of the earth, fury of the forge's flames, grant me power. That's funny. Nothing happened. What's going on? Something's happening. Is that the legendary trident? After all these years, the trident is complete. But what's making it float like that? Regardless, the trident has been fixed. It belongs to you now, Felix. Use it well. Felix got the Trident. The Trident seems to have some amazing power. The legends must be true. No matter what you encounter at sea, no monster can stand against you with that Trident. Wait, is it actually better? Oh right, it's not equipped as a weapon, it's just equipped as like a usable item. Alright. So, we've got a god to go kill. After I go with Briggs. Blow raspberries at me, you frickin'... Like I said, I'm gonna be petty as fuck. One of Papa's men touched a trap, and that's why Papa couldn't get all the jewels. Papa, I think you should tell Felix about that. Babu, babu, babu. Wonder what's wrong with Briggs. He was feeling so healthy and happy. He doesn't have a fever and he's not coughing, but he says he's too weak to go out. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Briggs. I just know he's hiding something from me. Once I'm over my cold, I'm setting out to get more jewels and make amends with Madra and Dahlia. I'm certain there are more jewels back in that cave. If only I had the chance to grab a few more before they trap blocked our way. So, by the way, if you can't tell because of, you know, the shit that we've seen, these Nimrods got to the Ankle Ruins and the, essentially Treasure Isle way up north before we did. That's why all the chests are empty. Oh, now you're not gonna be a punk. I think those guys down in the harbor wanted to come up here and join us. All I have to do is back, but I think they're chicken. Briggs fought the odds to bring us jewels and food. He's an amazing leader. Briggs came back with a giant load of full. I've never been so full. It feels great. Well, you guys better ration that shit out. Father's acting like a child, and it seems he quit his job. He plans on lounging around at home. We don't need to live off of fish anymore, so we don't need any fishermen, do we? That's it. I'm not working anymore. What would be the point? You Nimrod. Absolute total Nimrod. Cast a void. Well, actually, before I do this, we're gonna go stay at the inn. That's not the inn. That's the inn. The door in, 72 coins. Alright, now we're in for some shit. Into the sea of time we go. Void's effects wore off. Dang it, come on. Shit. Hold on to that tiller. Do you want us to get swallowed up by the waves? I know you're worried, Sheba, but he's doing the best he can. It was an incredibly strong whirlpool, I doubt it. But I doubt it could sink us or destroy the ship. See, Sheba, there's nothing to worry about. Even if we hit a whirlpool, we should be fine. But still, Piers, can't you just show Felix how to get past the whirlpools in the Lemuria? Yes, well, what's wrong, Piers? Lemuria is just beyond these whirlpools, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. You think so? Aren't you from Lemuria? Shouldn't you know exactly where it is? Yes, I'm from Lemuria. I've never had to get back into it before. And besides, the tidal wave carried me out of Lemuria. I need to come through here. Oh, I see. So that must mean you don't actually know which direction Lemuria is in, do you? Don't be silly. I mean, I just need to get my bearings. That doesn't sound good. If Lemuria really is behind these currents, we'll need to find a way to get through them. Until we do, we won't be getting into Lemuria. I know how. I mean, we were doing it correctly. It's just... if you lose your momentum in one of the whirlpools, it turns into a big disaster. Come on. Oh, fine. There we go. So, for those who watched a few episodes ago, you remember the nursery rhymes that the kids taught us? Yeah. This is it. I think it's down, down, yep, down again. Come on. Stop getting stuck on the geography. Oh, shit. God damn it. I hate this place. There it is. Okay, I found the sweet spot, I think. Yep, I found the sweet spot for getting out of the whirlpools. Just took me a hot minute to remember where it is. Okay. I don't know why I'm saving, to be perfectly honest. There it is. Oh crap. Okay, should be right there. Oh hey, we made it. Alright, here we go. Odyssey. Debilitate. High impact. There we go. No more force field for you. Debilitate again. Resist. And Diamondberg. Okay, Debilitate has no effect. I'll lose. But I'll lose Diamondberg if I do it. Shit. This counterattack stuff is not okay. It's actually pretty powerful. Now you keep up with Odyssey. Go ahead and use Shade. That will help immensely. Like I said, immensely. Keep hitting with Odyssey. Another one. Or is it just a regular attack? And we'll try Bind. I doubt it's going to actually do anything. And I'm starting to run out. Start hitting with your own diamond bird. Shining plasma. Oh, there we go. Nice. We managed to get him. Haha, and now we can get that other treasure chest. Oh hey, a mist potion. That's nice. Why, that was Synergy, wasn't it? Are they adepts? Who are you? Are you the ones who defeated Poseidon? Yes. That's quite something. Who are you? Who are you that you could defeat that Leviathan? If you are strong enough to defeat Poseidon, you are too dangerous to enter Lemuria. The king orders are clear. We cannot grant you entry. King? Who is your king? His Highness, King Hydros, of course. His Majesty has ruled over Lemuria for centuries. King Hydros has decreed that Lemuria must be kept safe from dangerous outsiders. You say that we are dangerous, but do you include me as well? Peers? Did you join them in the battle against Poseidon? Impossible. Everyone knows you possess great courage, but you are still a mere Lemurian. Such comments do us all a great disservice. I battled fiercely alongside my friends. Leave our landing to me. You have my word, we shall create no problems during our stay. Will you not permit us to enter? Pierce, I know you are a man of your word, but the king's orders must stand. You understand that we cannot simply ignore the king's orders, don't you, Pierce? What is King Hydros doing? So, you people really take your king seriously, don't you? Insolent pup, do not dishonor the king of Lemuria. We are peaceful, but quick to anger. Pup, I must be twice your age. Who are you calling pup? You wish to see Lemuria, you know so little of us. I am far older than you. Show respect. Pa, older than me? Inconceivable. Or actually, Kraden, these two were perhaps older than all of you combined. Bobby must have spoken of this to you. In Lemuria, time passes quite slowly. Well, I suppose I recall something of that sort or another, maybe. But to imagine for a moment that these two gentlemen are much older than mine, it's a bit much. But perhaps I was rude, and I hope you accept my apology. My ignorance misled me. Well, just so long as we're clear on that. But if your fighting is as skilled as your wordplay, then perhaps you aren't so dangerous to us. I agree. Perhaps His Majesty will provide an exception in that case. King Hydros might be willing to reverse his order if we confer with him, wouldn't he? We shall speak with him at once. King Hydros has been seeking news from beyond the Sea of Time. He will want to see you. Wait here. How long do you think we'll be waiting? Good point. Time means little to most Lemurians. Mere moments to us could seem like a lifetime to outsiders. You seem young to me, yet you are probably an old man among your people. I would imagine that you have probably done enough waiting in your lifetime. King Hydros instructed us to be kind to the elderly at all times. They seem trustworthy enough. Shall we let them in? I see no reason not to. We won't get in trouble, will we? I will be with them. Now please, let me walk the streets of my home once more. I beseech you. Then we place our trust in each of you. You may enter, but don't do anything rash. If you cause any trouble, we'll hunt you down and exact swift and terrible vengeance. Do we have your word? Yes. Ooh, finally, what could be waiting for me in Lemuria? I can't wait another moment. Oh, hush. I'll keep a close eye on them. You have nothing to fear. Very well, Pierce. Then we'll place our faith in you, then. Enter freely and peaceably. You must already be aware of this, but you are not permitted to enter the palace. If the king were to find out about this, we'd be in big trouble. Don't worry. I won't let that happen. Is this Hydros really so fearsome? Fearsome isn't the right word. King Hydros has lived longer than anyone. He is most wise. While everyone respects him and holds him in great reverence, it would be a mistake to call it fear. I certainly do not fear him. The king, he what? You'll understand once you meet the king yourself. But that does not matter now. Let's go. To Lemuria, the city you've all been longing to see. Oh, yes. I can't remember the last time we had visitors in Lemuria. Not in a great while, certainly. More of the same today and every day. Nothing around here ever changes. Lemuria has no disease, no war. Anyone who saw it would think it was a paradise, and yet all who have come to our city seek to leave soon after arriving. I too wish to leave. I haven't been surprised in ages. I don't know what I'd do if something happened. Meow. No one in Lemuria feels any passion for anything. They're lazier than a cat in a sunbeam. By the way, this is why utopias don't ever work for very long. In Lemuria, we do not grow old. It must. Alright. Looks like we're back. I'm currently reading unstable. We'll see if it kind of corrects itself. So, let's see. Yep, see, now it says excellent again. God, that irritates me. Like, there's no reason for it. However, thank y'all for being patient with my shenanigans. Let's go ahead and get back to the game, shall we? Drinking from this spring restores vigor and vitality. A sip. Do you wish to test your luck at the spring of Lemuria? Yes. Go ahead and test your luck. Hey guys, look what it is. There we go. Let's see here. Well, I definitely have to hit the center. So, we might actually end up farming this out a little bit. Shit. Okay, we still managed to get a good item. And by good, I mean meh item. Nice. To summon Eclipse, 3 Jupiter and 2 Mercury standby gems are needed. Oh crap. That's a jerk thing to have happen. Ugh. Water of life. I'm gonna throw some normal coins and try to reset at least that crab. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we'll try the lucky medal again. Oh my god! That's not a terrible one, but there's stuff that's in the higher pools that I could really use. You see, that one's definitely not bad. Whoops. Oops, I did a thing. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna mute the noise for a hot second because I'm gonna have to restart this. Open. Crap. Switch it to that for a hot second, and then switch it back to that. There we go. Turn that back. Okay, and we're good again. Alright, so now we're gonna have to do this again. But that's okay. There we go. Eclipse. First try. turtle. I mean, that's a tier 2 weapon. It's not terrible. Oh my. Freaking Psy Crystal. Bleh. Oh sure, now you'll freaking go all the way through. There we go. Everything is reset again. Now. Okay, I'll take an Aegis Shield. That's a good item. It's a tier 1 item. And another tier 2 item. Except you gave me a tier 3 item. You jerk. Crap. I mean, I guess all in all, it's not terrible stuff, but I'm out of lucky medals now. $3.99 to the $3.59. Gives that to Piers. Then gives it Cloud Brand. Nope. Five better versus 2 better. Oh, goodness. Felix, look over here. This palace is magnificent. Where are you going, Felix? Let's take a longer look around. No, damn it. Kraden, there's shops that I want to look at. This palace is remarkable. Truly remarkable. Who goes there? I've not seen you in Lemuria before. Wait a moment. You must be the travelers who arrived with Piers. Your name is Felix, perchance. Piers? You mean Piers, the lost one? Have I earned a title in my absence? Well, worry not. Piers is lost no more. Seek counsel with King Hydros. Has His Highness been told of my return? Word has been sent, but I do not know if it has reached the king. What do you mean? Lord Conservato is meeting with His Highness as we speak. Not Conservato. What's wrong, Piers? I'm pleased to hear that name. Creighton, what do you think of when you have, or what do you think of what you have seen of Lemuria? It is a magnificent city. Or do you mean the castle? Both are magnificent. And you, Felix, do you agree? No. Yes. You marvel not at its present condition, but at the great splendor of its past. In ages past, Lemuria was a far lovelier, more grand, and more lively city. His Highness the King tells of days gone by of a more brilliant Lemuria long before my birth. Over the countless years, our people have lost vigor, enthusiasm, creativity. Lemuria has fallen into slow collapse, a city that has lost its spark. Lemuria, as you see it, is only a shadow of the city of legend. If only I had the chance to see it in all its splendor. But how does Conservato figure in? King Hydros believes that our decay is related in some way to alchemy. Alchemy? King Hydros wants to find a way to stop the ruin of Lemuria. If there were anything we could do to stop it, we would. But the senators are unwilling to take action. They're stubborn, and they fear any change. Senate. What is a Senate? The Senate is a group of elders who determine policy on Lemuria. Lord Conservato holds the highest office in the Senate. The Senate usually opposes any new ideas or proposals introduced before it. Word of our arrival will never reach the king as long as Conservato has his ear. And his conversations with the king are incredibly long. We have no choice but to wait patiently here. Why don't we spend our time looking around Lemuria until then? Okay, are you going to actually let me go into shops now? Not a shop. I'm pretty sure there's shops here. If it weren't for the people in the castle, the Lemurians would probably let themselves starve. Lemurians are so lazy that they make me look like a dynamo, and they live so long. It definitely takes a special kind of crazy to decide they want to try to be immortal. I personally wouldn't ever want to. Like, it might be nice for a while, but House of the Senate. Right. I guess there is no shop here. It's just the Lucky Fountain. I think that includes the game ticket thing. I think the game ticket thing is somewhere else. which kinda sucks. Can't. Oh. Actually, yeah, I can't remember why this is important. The door doesn't want to open. How old am I again? I quit counting after I turned 200, and that was long ago. I've never been outside of Lemuria. I don't know what the rest of the world is like. If there weren't laws prohibiting us from leaving, I would be gone in an instant. Now that Pierce has returned, maybe he'll share his tales of the outside world with me. Life never changes here in Lemuria. It can get rather dull, you'll find. I have to feel surprised to see outsiders here, but I can't remember how to be surprised. Are you the travelers that came here with Pierce? Yes. I'm sorry it has taken me so long to visit, Uncle. Pierce, you are alive. Yes, I've managed to survive a great many trials. What a fascinating coincidence. We stumbled across Pierce's uncle's house. I must thank you for looking after my nephew. This is Felix and Creighton. They are my friends and have aided me tremendously. If my sister could only hear how timid young Pierce has become a mighty warrior. Where is my mother? We've been so busy since we arrived that I haven't had a chance to see her. Now that I think about it, this place is a mess. What happened? Mother is always so neat. No, she hasn't fallen ill again, has she? There's still illness in Lemuria? My mother was born with a weak heart. Pierce, I'm sorry. Your return comes too late. After the tidal wave washed you to sea, your mother suddenly fell ill. The shock of losing you was too great for her poor heart. She held out hope for your safe return until the very end. Perhaps your mother gave herself up to ensure your survival. Does that not sound like your mother? Where is she now? She's dressed in the cemetery. Check the headstones. You will find her. What should we do, Felix? Should we follow Pierce? Yes. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. You're right. Pierce probably needs some time alone right now. I'm so relieved that Pierce has returned to me alive. He's the last of my relatives. Without him, I would be alone. Wait. I ask that you leave Pierce to his mourning for now. Now that he is struggling with the loss of his mother, he needs time. You came to Lemuria to learn more of alchemy, did you not? I suspected as much. Pierce was right to bring you here. Pierce told me his secret, the mission he was given by His Highness the King. Even had the tidal wave not carried Pierce off, he would have left us. Such was his fate. You're confused. Pierce told you about this, did he not? No. Curious. I can't understand why he would do that. If Lord Conservato had not led the Senate to oppose him, he would have left much sooner. I wonder what news Pierce has brought with him. Either way, I do know why he has brought you here. Felix, don't tell me that he hasn't at least told you that much. Yep. You say he's told you, but you look rather confused. Unfortunately, I know little more than that. While Pierce confronts his sorrow over the loss of his mother, you have some time. I shall write you a letter, so that you can see Lunpa. Lunpa has locked himself in his tower and rarely comes out. But if I send him this, he will see you. All I need is a bird to carry it to him in his tower. There, you should be able to see him now. So, Lunpa is, for those who haven't played the first one, or if you guys want to find out and go watch my playthrough, but Lunpa is a character that is mentioned in the first game. Oh, right. The stairways are weird here. Honestly, I'm amazed that anyone can travel so far across the world in this age. Say, Piers isn't with you. Why not? His mother passed away. He's gone to visit her grave. Of course, his mother. He loved her dearly. A terrible loss. It must be hard on him. Piers may not be here, but we still have much to discuss. If Piers brought you, you must be working to break the seal on alchemy. Well, yes. Piers has done quite well in finding you. What mission could the good King Hydros have assigned to Piers? What, Piers has told you nothing of his mission? Really? So you actually have nothing at all to do with alchemy? Our parents were kidnapped by the Fire Clan far to the north. We're only firing the lighthouse beacons to gain their freedom. King Hydros told me that Venus and Mercury had been ignited once again. Was that your doing? I'm afraid I know nothing of any northern Fire Clan. But that doesn't explain you, sir. You're clearly not related to these two. What are your goals? Graydon joined us on this quest on behalf of Lord Bobby of Tolby. Bobby? I only know of one man named Bobby, but at Kunitz. Master Lunpa. The Bobby we speak of is the same man you knew long ago. So he's still out there, living in the outside world. Well, that might not be the most accurate way of putting it. Most accurate? My, you certainly have an odd way of turning a phrase. He was living, yes, until recently, that is. So Bobby passed away, but only recently, you say? When he finally ran out of his mystic draughts, his spirit began to wane. Then, I no longer know anyone in the outside. But, aren't you Lunpa, the righteous thief? I was called that once long, long ago. Why do you ask? I'll bet there's at least one person in the outside world whom you still know. Who would that be? There's a town called Lupa in northern Angara. A man named Donpa lives there. I settled that village, and Donpa, he is my son. And now your grandson, Dodonpa, rules over your village. Rules is an ill-sounding word. But it's an accurate one, Lunpa. Dodonpa is an evil thief who has caused much trouble in Angara. What has become of my son? How could he permit such a thing to happen? Master Lunpa, don't you have any idea how old Donpa is? He is as I am, an old man. He may even be older than I. If this news outrages you, why don't you go and set Dodonpa straight? If only I could. Is this the only reason we're here, to bring news of the outside world? No. Yes, I'm sorry. We were sidetracked. We have much more to discuss. Before we begin, there is one thing I must say. You don't mind, do you, Felix? No. I knew you'd agree. I have discussed this with none but Felix, but I have my own reasons for this quest. What do you mean? Only that I have my own reasons for wanting to see the beacons lit again. Why are you telling us all of this now? Because I feel this quest is deeply linked to Lemuria. I thought it odd that Lord Bobby ordered me to research alchemy. Hey, wait a minute. Is this what you promised to tell us once we reached Lemuria? Yes, may I continue? Long ago, before alchemy's power was sealed, there were many civilizations as advanced and cultivated as Lemuria. At the moment that alchemy was sealed away, most of the civilizations began to wane, until eventually they vanished. I have formed certain theories now, suggesting this may be related to the seal on alchemy. Let me get this straight. You felt you couldn't tell us this until we were in Lemuria? And you only wanted to come to Lemuria to test your theories and see if they were true. But even if everything you said is true, what does it all mean? If your theories are correct, the world itself will wane and vanish, won't it, Creedon? Piers never spoke of this to you, did he? If you came to this theory on your own, you are indeed a wise scholar. We would do well to trust you. What do you mean? King Hydros and I, as well as some others in Lemuria, hold the same beliefs that you do, Creedon. You do? Civilizations thrive by building upon the knowledge of the past. Knowledge gained in one generation should be taken even further by the next. Thus, knowledge and learning continue to grow. This is the natural course of civilization. But where is the world today? The great civilizations of old have all withered and vanished. We are all isolated and alone. You have encountered many cultures in your travel. Are any of them capable of building the great sanctums and lighthouses you have seen? No, they are not, but this is not the only sign of decay that you have theorized. I think it's best you hear the rest, directly from His Majesty, King Hydros. Yes, Creedon, we shall go visit the king. Ah, but King Hydros is in council with Lords Conservato. We might not be allowed in. Conservato? That fool. He refuses to acknowledge what he can see with his own eyes. I will meet with the king and press our evidence upon Conservato. Come with me. God, stupid door. Ah! At last you are open. To the king's chambers. Loompa ought to be as old as Lord Bobby was, but he has so much energy. He's got a fire in him. I do wish I could have heard more about Lord Bobby, though. But come, Felix, to the king's palace we go. Frickin' Loompa. Okay, he's not over here. King Hydros awaits you. You are free to enter. Only because Loompa just barged in like a maniac. Alright, before we do this, I have to rob this palace blind. It's a palace, for God's sakes. Felix searched the bookcase. Here's a book called The History of Lemuria. An excerpt. Only traces of the once brilliant land of Lemuria remain today. Felix searched the bookcase. Here's a book called Elemental Lighthouses. It reads, the beacons of the 4 elemental lighthouses brighten the fringes of Wayard. Look for the bookcase. Here's a book called The Great Lemurian People. The chosen master of water will be a native son of Lemuria. Felix searched the bookcase. Here's a book called Alchemy and Ancient Civilization, Part 2. Those who master alchemy shall master the world. Felix searched the bookcase. Here's a book called Part 1 of Alchemy. Through the use of alchemy, civilization undergoes great growth and improvement. King Hydros is the wisest of all the Lemurian kings. We understand why Conservato and his senate opposed the king's plans. I don't. I mean, you have to... like, your civilization needs to thrive. What in the... what are all these bathrooms? Where are the baths? Well, you haven't seen anybody wearing anything other than robes other than 2 people so far. Just saying. Oh, what do we have here? The Senate holds King Hydros in poor regard because he favors Lumpa's wisdom over their own. No, it's because Lumpa still has a fire and motivation in him. You're my Lord Felix, correct? It would seem that the warriors of which you have spoke have arrived. So it would, your highness. I shall call them to us immediately. There is no need, Lumpa. Let us go to them. Hydros, would you see me dishonored thus? They ought to present themselves to us. I do not go to present myself to them, Conservato. I am merely going to where they are. I have something I wish to show everyone. Regardless of their reasons, I will not go to them. Do as you will, Conservato. However, we shall go. I heard of your arrival. It's quite remarkable that you were able to reach them, Maria. Welcome. Allow me to introduce my companions. This is Sheba, Jenna, Felix, and Kraden. Kraden is the one who told me of the outside world civilizations and their conditions. Kraden describes you as a remarkable scholar. Your research has impressed us. Thank you, Your Highness. Your theories are correct. Our world is now on a path to destruction. And who has decided this? You, Hydros? Some civilizations have vanished, surely, but that is the way of the outside world. Look around you. Lemuria remains unchanged. Don't delude yourself. Lemuria has been in slow decline for ages now, but that can wait. My most trusted scholars have reached this conclusion after their extensive research. I sent Piers to confirm this for me. So you admit it, Hydros. You violated the directive of the Senate. You used the tidal wave as your chance to send Piers away despite our commands. You are incorrect. The tidal wave carried me away by chance alone. Conservato, you must know that the tidal wave was caused by Poseidon's return. Only a fool would have chosen to send a man to see if he knew that this would have happened. What was it that you intended to have Piers confirm? This map shows the ancient world, when Lemuria still traded with people on the many continents. It was a great age, a time when the world shined brightly. And this is the map that Lumpa had with him when he arrived in Lemuria 150 years ago. He used this map to sail around the world. It is quite accurate. Incredible. You understand, Kraden? What do you understand? Unless my eyes deceive me, the continents have shrunk since the Golden Age. That's insane. It is not insane. It is true. Perhaps this will make the point more clearly. Look at the 2 maps side by side. There's no mistaking it. The continents on Lumpa's map are clearly smaller. Lies. Nothing but lies. What do you hope to gain from foisting these lies upon our people? You know well I hope to gain nothing more than the truth, Conservato. And who do you expect will believe such nonsense? If you do not believe the evidence before your eyes, what do you believe? Do you believe the Lemurian map to be accurate to this day? Tell me, Pierce, you were able to investigate this matter, were you not? Thanks to Felix and his companion, I was able to travel much of the Eastern Sea. And what did you find? I found in truth that Lumpa's map was the more accurate of the two. However, the world seems even smaller now than it appears on Lumpa's map. What are you saying? Time itself has stopped. Think of Weyard as a living, breathing being, possessing of its own life force. The four elements are needed to sustain this being. Kraden, this is exactly what King Hydros himself has said to me. Ever since alchemy was sealed away, the world has been cut off from its nourishment. It has gone into a state akin to hibernation. By using less energy, Weyard prolongs its life. Yet when hibernating, the being has only stopped its own clock, not the flow of time around it. When a bear sleeps through the winter, it needs to only wait for spring to come. When it awakens, it can nourish its weakened body again. But if spring never comes, the bear will eventually die. Weyard is wasting away because its continent shrinking because its spring has never come. Hydros, how can you make such outrageous claims? The world is not alive. Tell me, Conservato, why do you think Poseidon has returned? Do you have the answer, Hydros? The elemental lighthouses. Felix and his companions have lit the beacons on both Mercury and Venus Lighthouse. What? Have you any idea what will happen if you set that evil loose upon the world again? Yes. You know it could bring about the destruction of the world, yet you did it anyway? Well, you cannot possibly intend for these people to light the remaining beacons. I do indeed, Conservato, and I also fear the possibility that alchemy will destroy the world. But I cannot stand by knowing as I do that the world will wither and die if we do not act. This is madness, Hydros. Does the threat of alchemy be so little to you? Would you put the world in even greater danger to satisfy your theories? With only 2 of the beacons lit, I assume you intend to send Piers out again. And I will go, Lord Conservato. Felix has need of my power. Then go, Piers, but if you do, say farewell, for you will never be able to return. You will be banished from Lemuria forever. You know our laws. Are you prepared for the outcome? I myself am disgusted by this whole matter. I take my leave of you, Hydros. I warn you, I will not permit you to go through with this madness. What will you do, Your Highness? I knew this outcome was inevitable. But I could not sit silent while our world drifted down the path of its destruction. I want you to light the remaining beacons before you return. That's what we intend to do, but we cannot leave the Eastern Sea. I've already heard of this problem from Piers. This is something I found by accident in some ruins back in my days as a thief. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems to contain some powerful synergy. Seems to, you are not certain? It is a synergy that we Lemurians are unable to use. I understand you travel with many different kinds of adepts, do you not, Felix? If we include Piers in our number, we have 1 adept for each of the 4 elements. Then at least one of you should be able to use the synergy that this contains. King Hydros believes the item can only be wielded by one who wields synergy of the earth. If I am not mistaken, it is a powerful synergy we call Grind. If you master this synergy, the reefs that block your way shall pose no problem anymore. With Grind, you should be able to create a path by which you can sail into the Western Sea. Go, brave adepts. By your hands may the remaining lighthouses burn bright once more. This energy is quite powerful. It can only be trusted to a very few people. That His Highness has given it to you should illustrate how great his expectations are. I have no doubt your journey will be fraught with ever-increasing danger. We are counting on you, Felix. Got the grindstone. They say only Felix can use it, but I'm pretty sure anybody can. Oh no! It really is only Felix. Huh. You must sail to the Western Sea. Do not worry about Lemuria. Ignite the elemental beacons. Conservato lacks the conviction to discuss these matters with the people of Lemuria. Yeah, listen to Conservato. You will not let the world wither and die. Go, brave adepts. By your hands may the remaining lighthouses burn bright once more. Go to Limbus Tower. He will see you. We're already past that. Door is locked. It sounds as if there is a raucous caucus going on inside. A bunch of old men who are going to be talking while I already get away. Nimrods. Felix, are we setting off now? Yes. Then to sea we go. Pierce? Yes, Sheba, what is it? There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Something I have to ask you. Ask me, Sheba. You and I look roughly around the same age, but how old are you really? Is that your question? Sheba, it's not important. It is to me. If you are much older than us, then I'm afraid we've not shown you proper respect as an elder. She said, please don't worry about such things. Please treat me as you have all along. No, that won't do. You have to tell us. What? Come on now, this is silly. No, Pierce, tell me. You're afraid you haven't shown me proper respect, and yet you make demands of me? Come on, Pierce, you can tell us. How old are you really? This has nothing to do with respect. You just want to know how old I am, don't you? Oh, I know it. Come on, Felix, can't you get them off my back? Felix, you're in on this too, aren't you? I've had it with your conspiracies. I will not tell you. Grind. Oh yeah. We've got shit to go do. Nope, not that way. Ancient Lemuria. Parch. Okay, can't do Parch. I think there's another entrance into here. Not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure there is. I'm setting off now, yes. Because there was another path going lower. Nope, it wasn't. Alright, so chances are we just need to use reveal. Okay, not reveal. House. Boost. Tremor. It's not Parch. Cyclone. Oh, there it goes. And then Tremor. There we go. Got the Mercury Gin Rhyme. Knew there was something odd about that bush. I don't remember if there's anything for doing all these or not, but we're gonna do it anyways for shits and giggles. Whee! We'll head up to Izumo. First and foremost, sell. Oh, whoops, I forgot to sell the Cloud Road. I'm gonna get back all my freaking potions and other crap. For when I went a little stupid earlier. Okay. sleepy time at the end. Hope you slept well. Have a nice trip. Okay. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. Despite all interruptions and everything else, it has been 3 hours. So, thank you all for tuning in to the Flying TBRC tonight. Just remember, if you enjoyed tonight's stream, make sure you go check me out over at YouTube and Twitter. Twitter is where you can keep track of what I'm doing as well as my streaming schedule and when I'm going live. YouTube is where I archive all of my content, so if you guys want to check out the playthrough of Golden Sun 1 or the previous episodes of Golden Sun The Lost Age, go check it out over there. God, what else was there? No, wait, hang on. There might be a slight... Well, no, no schedule change up next week. But the week after there might be. My days off are going to be a little jacked up that particular week, so we'll have to figure that out. And then I might do an extra stream because I am taking a 3-day weekend next week. So if I do an extra stream, it'll just be whatever I probably need to make the most progress on. That'll probably be Mega Man, because we got a lot of Mega Man we got to get back through again. So yeah. Beyond that, it's time for us to figure out who we have available to raid. Let's try this one. Oh, looks like it's just me. Shit. You know what? We are going to go ahead and raid Lyra Kiyu, actually, because it looks like she's playing Tears of the Kingdom, so may as well, right? Alrighty, so we did decide we are going to go ahead and raid Lyra Kiyu, folks. So, now that the raid timer has started, don't forget, folks. Well, number one, I will be back tomorrow with more Mega Matinee and Fantasy Friday, where we're playing some more Mega Man Battle Network, Legacy Collection, and more Final Fantasy VII, the classic OG. And now that that raid timer has started, folks, don't forget to make sure you guys enjoy yourself some good food, great drinks, even better company, and I'll see you on the flip side. Happy trails, folks.